Welcome back to Chaos Collectibles. All right, so I got some stuff in the mail yesterday, so I figured I'd go ahead and show it off to you. So we have some more Realm of the Underworld figures that I just picked up from the Realm of the Underworld fans Facebook page. Now I've noticed over the last few weeks there's been a lot of people on there selling their stuff off, and I have reason to believe, and I could be wrong, but I'm just thinking that these people are trying to get some money up to go to ZoloCon, since that is only a couple of weeks away. Anyhow, when the opportunity comes and I have a few extra bucks, sure, I'll pick up some things that I may need or want. So, these are from my buddy, the Jewel Thief. I've bought a lot of figures off him over the last couple years, and really appreciate you, Jewel Thief. You're a good dude. All right, so the first one is the white skeleton figure. This is a wave number 1, I think. I think it's a wave 1 figure. I have the other one, grayish in color, but I did never have this one. So if you recall in an earlier video when I was showing off some of these figures, I do not have this one. In fact, I am also missing the face to the wave number 1 Acromancer. And I'm also missing a wave 3 Crisis regular. Although I have owned many over the years, I have customized a lot of them. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of what happened, right? That is my biggest complaint about Zoloworld. Love their stuff. I just wish that they had a lot more characters with the skin tone bodies, more barbarians, things like that. But they have a lot of monsters and stuff. Love the line. It is my favorite toy line out there. But yeah, it's hard to get these bodies for for barbarians and stuff unless I'm wanting to paint them up myself. But yeah, one of them I ended up doing as a war paint, Conan, and I ended up selling that one a few years back, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, not like it was hard to do, but there was a lot of work that went into that, having to repaint the entire figure over and over and over again. Now, when I paint these figures, I mean, a lot of them have like six coats of paint on, you know? I mean, it takes a lot for everything to cover and for nothing to bleed through and for them to look well. But this is, see, I'm rambling again. I have a tendency to ramble. Anyhow, this is the skeleton figure from the Realm of the Underworld. So then the next one we have. This guy here, the Mad Eye Marauder, I think is his name. Same head as the Cyclops figure, dark skinned. For Pilots of the Galaxies, I don't have a whole lot of the Pirates figures. There's this one, there's a Bird Crackers, and then there's a few of the skeletons that go along with that. Wave 2's coming out hopefully this year. I hope they come out this year. So we have this bad boy here. Excellent shape as always. He's got himself a pirate sword, got himself a shirt, and there's also a variant to this guy, and he's called Bonesaw something. But he's a very, very pale, very light, almost pink skin tone version of this guy. And I think there's only 100 of that one made. There's one on eBay. I've thought about getting it a few times, but never pulled the trigger. Chances are that's probably the best price you'll get on one. I want to say it's probably going for about 70 bucks or something. Usually people want 100, 150 bucks for that figure, just so everybody knows. So this guy here is pretty freaking awesome. Glad to have it. Excellent. And then this next one. This next one is a pretty rare piece. This is only done at one Zoloverse auction. I take that back. I used to own the original, but he just come in a bag, had 0 accessories. It was just the head, the body, and that was it. One time only. I ended up selling that one. But I ended up picking this one up, and it's actually from the same Halloween show as the Skeleton Horse and the original Coffin Maker. This one is called Gate Knight. So the original Gate Knight was just the body and the head. And in the Zoloworld show, they added the chain, and they added the cotton spiderweb super bright to it. So I gotta find a weapon for this guy. Probably a very bright color weapon is probably what I'll end up giving him, or something dark. So I gotta see either a black weapon or something glow in the dark. But yeah, there you have it. This guy's pretty cool, by the way. He's got himself some stitches right there. Excellent stuff. Really glad to have this. I appreciate you, Jewel Thief. Appreciate you getting my stuff to me. Always boxes stuff up really nice. Protects everything. Really good dude. So that is that. That is my latest pickups. So what else do we have going on? I haven't mentioned anything before, but about 2.5 weeks ago, not this past weekend, a couple weekends before that, I was on Instagram and I saw this picture of this badass figure, right? And it's a robotic He-Man style figure custom from Milan himself. So I reached out to him because I know he sells a lot of his stuff off, and it's just like, hey, is this something that you're wanting to sell, or is this something that you made for yourself? And he ended up messaging me, so I ended up picking that bad boy up. So I am going to get that here. I don't know how long it's going to take. I want to say probably a month because he lives abroad, and I know a lot of times that stuff takes quite a bit of time to get here. So he ended up sending me the tracking for that last night when I got home from work. So I was pretty excited about that. So once I get that, I will definitely show it to you. Figure's pretty badass for sure. And we're gonna see how things go. I may have some time to work on that snake tonight. Really not sure. We'll see how things go with everything. But yeah, I hope to get things going on that a little bit. So we'll just see if time permits. Hopefully I can do a little more with it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have today, folks. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you all have an awesome day. Until next time.